The drawing tool would be the next section after your inspection is complete. Before we sit down with the customer, we're going to want to make a basic bare bones version of the home that we're in. And so to do that, you'll notice on the navigation here, right after inspection, you can see drawing tool. You can minimize the side menu by clicking the arrow. Up here, you'll see the structural elements tab. Up here, you would see the insert products tab. And so the difference between the two is this is going to be a structural element to indicate to your crew or to the homeowner, where they're going with certain products and nearby locations, just general reference points mostly. We're going to put some of these in to the bare bones basic version, but we're going to wait on inserting the products until we know exactly what the homeowner is most interested in. And then we'll go back to this drawing tool after we've built the proposal and as we got confirmation of what they want to move forward with or what they're most interested in. We'll go back to this section to add in our products that we have built in. Okay. So to use the drawing tool, the first thing that you'll notice here is you have the select option, which makes your arrow, right? So you can click on something to select it. Down here, you'll notice there's a trash icon. So if you click on something and you hit trash, it will delete it, of course. It's a very straightforward tool. The shapes, you'll notice that it's rectangle 1, rectangle 2, circle 1, circle 2, line 1, line 2. The only difference between a shape and the number after it is really the thickness of the line. So in future iterations of this software, we're going to add more to this drawing tool feature with colors and different shapes and different lines and sizes to really pop out certain things that we want to be noticeable on the drawing. But for now, what we have built in is a very basic system where we can select the option. So I did rectangle 1. Let's just assume we have a rectangular shaped ranch style home, okay, for simplicity's sake. If I go in here and I select rectangle 2, I know that's a thinner line. So I found it's easiest to actually use the rectangle shape and go within the rectangle to build my interior walls. Okay, so let's just build something out here. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, we don't have any. We have a beam across the basement. There's no footing across the middle. But if there was a footing across the middle, you could easily go and do a line horizontal, and you can make that a thicker line. So something like this. Oop. Thank goodness we have the undo button, right? So you can add the line here, you can extend it out. And now I have a thicker line down the middle indicating a footing, right? And then let's go ahead and make one more section for a bedroom. All right. So that's how we can build a basic layout of a home in this situation. We can put structural elements in like stairs. Everything that you click on, by the way, from either structural or products, everything will pop up in the top left corner over here. So you have to go over to it, click on it, and then you can drag it and enlarge it, do whatever you need to from there. Okay. Water heater, we'll call this our storage room actually. So notice it pops up over here. Put water heater in. Let's do a breaker panel. It's always in the corner here. Let's go ahead and do a washer dryer setup for just purposes of knowing what's what. You can rotate it. You could size it however you need to, really. Okay. You can go in here, you could do quarter stairs, you could do HVAC system. Let's go ahead and put that in. We'll definitely be talking about UVC lights and radiation filters later with the customer. And so on. Let's put the AC unit on. Okay, so we know this is going to be located right here on the outside. So that's how you use structural elements. Just remember that everything will pop in the top left corner and you can drag it and size it as needed. And it works the same whether you're on a PC or a tablet. If you want to put a note to label the rooms, perhaps, you can click Note. You'll see a field pop up here. Drag it to where you want to go. Click within it and label the room. You could also reshape it to look better. Let's go ahead and add. This will be a living room. Okay. So now we have our labels, we have a bare bones structure of the home, and later when we sit down with the customer, we go through our solutions, we'll know what we need to go back in here and add to this drawing. So more to come on that next.